Happy St. Patrick's Day! Woo!
That's a bit over the top.
Nothing wrong with getting into the spirit for St. Patrick's Day.
I've been waiting for weeks to wear this green dress.
Oh yeah, I didn't even wear green. I don't think anyone's gonna notice.
I'm a little worried those lights will be distracting.
What do you mean distracting? Isn't that the whole idea?
I'm afraid you'll scare away the leprechaun.
Leprechaun? Hey, what are you doing with that hammer and that silly string?
I'll tell you all about it, but first you have to turn off those lights and take off those glasses because it's really annoying.
Okay, but the minute you catch that leprechaun, this is all going back on. Okay, now you gotta tell me why you're trying to catch a leprechaun.
Well, if you catch a leprechaun, they give you 3 wishes, and you also get their pot of gold.
That saves you on 1 wish, because you know, most people would wish for a pot of gold.
I'd wish for 20 pots of gold. Heck, I might even wish for 23 pots of gold.
So, what's with the hammer and silly string?
Well, the hammer is in case he gets a little feisty, and the silly string is so I can tie him up.
Well, how are you gonna catch him to begin with?
Well, I did some research on the leprechauns, and they're like a form of fairy, and they really like fixing shoes.
Okay, so how's that gonna help you catch him?
One thing that a leprechaun can't resist is a shoe that needs fixed, and I'm using that as bait.
So how are you gonna trap him then?
I'll show you. I put this stick under the box, and I'm using my boot as bait.
That stinky old boot's gonna lure a leprechaun?
Yeah, and the moment he tugs on this boot, boom, captured leprechaun.
Oh, and he'll be in there like, oh no, how do I get this extremely light cardboard box off of me?
It'll only take a second to stun him, but then I'll be on him with the hammer and the silly string.
So basically you're just gonna hurt this guy who just wanted to help fix your boot.
3 wishes, Jillian, 3 wishes. Think about that.
Remind me to not get on your bad side.
There, it's all reset and ready to go.
Seems like a foolproof plan. If you manage to catch one of these guys, can I have a wish?
Sure you can, because I intend to wish for 1,000,000 more wishes.
I'm pretty sure there's a rule against that.
Well, it isn't gonna hurt to try.
I'm just gonna wish for a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money.
That's not very original.
Money can help me get lots of things.
Not magical powers, though. You're gonna have to use a wish for that.
You're gonna wish for magical powers? I'm afraid to ask about that.
Well, I've always wanted to fly, but then I was like, I can always go hang gliding.
So, what magical power are you wishing for?
And I've always wanted to be invisible, but we had an app for that and that didn't turn out very well.
And we have a magic wand, so I don't know why you're wasting your wish on magic.
Maybe I'm wishing for a backup magic wand.
So, does the leprechaun give you the wishes so you'll let him go, or is he just being nice or what?
I don't know, I think he's just supposed to grant you 3 wishes, but I guess you have to let him go after that.
You wouldn't have much use for a leprechaun after the wishes were all used up anyway.
It might be fun to have one as a pet.
I don't think Paco and Miska would like that.
Oh, he could ride Miska around like a pony.
So, how's this work? You just gonna sit here waiting until the leprechaun comes?
Yeah, pretty much.
You do realize that you have now, unsuccessfully I might add, stayed up for Santa, the Elf on the Shelf, the New Year, and the Tooth Fairy.
Yep, my luck is due to change.
I gotta hand it to you, Addie. You're either the world's biggest optimist or in total denial.
Aren't those pretty much the same thing?
Don't ask me, I'm a pessimist, or as I like to call it, a realist.
I thought a realist sold property.
No, that's a realtor.
Same thing.
Addie, I have a question.
What's that?
Well, why didn't the leprechaun come and repair your boot already?
Well, this is the night before St. Patrick's Day.
What's the leprechaun got to do with St. Patrick's Day?
Well, they're Irish.
But wouldn't they be repairing shoes all year?
Well, he hasn't repaired this one yet, so I think tonight's my best chance.
So what do they do the rest of the year?
I don't know, get ready for St. Patrick's Day?
It just seems like an inefficient business model to do everything in one night.
That's how Santa's been doing it for years.
And the Easter Bunny. Man, these guys gotta get their acts together.
Yeah, the Tooth Fairy's got it the worst. She never really gets a day off.
There could be lots of days where no kids on the planet lose their teeth.
Really?
That would just be bizarre if we had a tooth holiday anyway.
Oh yeah, if you had to hold on to your tooth all year. Anyway, we're getting really off topic.
So is there like one leprechaun or lots of leprechauns?
I'm assuming there's more than one, because nobody really says the leprechaun.
So like, are these leprechaun guys good or evil?
They're not entirely good, but they're not entirely evil either. They're really mischievous.
Why did he leave us chocolate gold coins last year?
I think he was trying to prank us into thinking that they were real gold.
Oh, and so when we opened them up, he was hiding around the corner and he was like, "Ha! Psych, it's just chocolate."
Yeah, it's sort of a prank and sort of a gift at the same time.
Joke's on him, I like chocolate.
But with real gold, you could buy lots of chocolate.
If I got some real gold, I'd be buying a lot more than chocolate, honey.
Man, I'm getting tired.
This is where your plan always falls apart, Addie. You fall asleep and you miss everything.
Well, if that leprechaun gets caught in that box, that'll make a lot of racket and that'll wake me up.
Keep telling yourself that.
I'm just gonna close my eyes for just a little bit.
Yeah, I think I will
Jillian, wake up!
What's going on?
I heard a noise. I think the leprechaun's in the box.
Addie, you pick up the box and if he tries anything funny, I'll let him have it.
Okay, and then I can hit him with the silly string. 1, 2, 3.
It's a boot and a stick.
Jillian, look, it's a little leprechaun hat. He must have left it behind.
I guess leprechauns really do exist.
He might be hiding in that boot, Jillian. Oh my gosh.
What is it? Is the leprechaun in there?
Look.
Gold coins, are they real?
This one has an emoji on it. What do you think?
Chocolate, huh? Wait a minute, this one has an Easter bunny on it.
An Easter bunny? Really?
Yeah, perhaps they're working together.
I guess Easter is coming up pretty soon.
And knowing you, you probably have a plan to try and catch the Easter bunny.
How did you guess?
Sisterly intuition. Anyway, can I have the silly string?
Sure, you can have the silly string.
Very funny. Give me that.
Look what you've done! You've robbed me of my dignity!
How am I gonna get this out of my hair?
Well, I have a feeling somewhere that leprechaun's laughing at us right now.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody!
Hey guys, if you liked this video, be sure to click the like button and subscribe.
And remember, we have new videos on Babyteeth More every Wednesday and Friday. And new videos on Babyteeth 4 every Sunday. Bye!
How about that? No, mine.